Hi everyone, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. I'm right here in the process of editing this video, and I thought it would be a nice little friendly reminder to come on here to let you know that everything spoken in today's video is just my thoughts, my honest opinions, and my thoughts and criticisms. You know, this is really not about taking anyone down, this and that. This is literally me reacting to what people are doing, you know, period. And I also want to put out there that before you come for me and say, Nick, mind your business, this doesn't concern you, don't get yourself involved. Well, are you involved? No. But you know about it. That is the point of YouTube. If people didn't want people to talk about them, they wouldn't put it on the computer to be talked about. I mean, let's use your brains here. If you want things to remain private, because it's truly your business, you don't tell 20 million people about it, okay? So, clearly this person wants people to talk about it because she put it on the computer just like she did the first time around, so people would talk about it. There's intent there. There is motive there. So, be smart and don't be dumb and don't tell me, stay in your lane, this isn't about you. Well, it's not about you either. But we're all allowed to talk about what we see, right? Or is this some kind of communist country where we can only speak what we're told to speak? Okay. Anyway, nope, it's not. It's a free democratic place, and we're able to react to anything we please. So please enjoy my thoughts and criticisms. And if you have a problem with it, why'd you click on the video to find out what my thoughts and criticisms are? Don't be a hypocrite. You're here because you want to hear what I say. Alright, just putting that out for the dummies. Enjoy! Hello, 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 out my way. Big red house in the house, A. Big barn in the house, A. Big tractor in the house, A. Big stop sign in the house, A. Big stoplight in the house, A. Big Rudolph the red nose, because I'm a liar, apparently. Thanks, Orland. Psh. Orland just posted a video calling me a liar, and I don't believe him. Okay, so today we are going to be doing Arby's. Yay, we're back home. Shoot-doo, we're home. Hello, we're back home. Shoot-doo, we're home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy, cause we're eating for the first time in a long time. Arby's. Yay. Do you like that, neighbors? Are you going to call the police on me again? I think not. You guys, something really crazy happened. The police came to the door and they were making sure we were okay. I was like, we are fine, don't worry about it. They're like, okay. They're like, we hear there's some ruckus. I'm like, we're fine. Everything is fine. We are just fine and dandy. And they're like, okay, goodbye. Easy. Easy peasy. It's so hot in Florida today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today, we are going to be eating some hot and steamy, crispy fried Arby's. I know, for the millionth time. Let me show you everything that we got. We got a lot of food, but not like that much food. But it still took them forever to bring it out. We got the best mozzarella sticks on the market, Arby's. We got the best mozzarella sticks on the market, Arby's. We got some potato cakes, which are so delicious. They put these in these big cups. I got a lot of sauces today, too. Oh, my goodness. We got jalapeno poppers. That's it. I ordered a large. This says medium. I ordered a large. To burn off it. This is not. I'm calling corporate. I'm calling corporate. And my table is being banged every which way and the nails are popping out. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. How dare they give me this? That's all I get. Do you think I'm on a diet? How dare you? Anyways, they're okay. This is, and now I'm angry. I was so happy. I was actually starting the show very, very happily. And now I'm angry, you guys. I am angry. Okay, so, you guys know about a year ago when I was in Pennsylvania, I reviewed the brand new waffle fries. And then they took them off the menu, and then they brought them back, and they called them new sweet potato waffle fries. Excuse me, did I say sweet potato the first time? It was sweet potato the first time. Sweet potato waffle fries, they put them on, took them off, put them back, and they're calling them brand new. I'm like, excuse me, excuse you. These have been here forever. A year ago. I'm gonna try one, because I do love sweet potatoes. Oh, I love sweet potato fries. I like that earthiness. It feels like health, like carrots. See, they're orange. Carrots. We got their famous curly fries. We got some, that's all they fill it to the top. This is... I'm not... Carpet! I'm tweeting them. Follow my Twitter and you can watch me roast them. I'm gonna tweet them right now. Come follow my Twitter. After you book a cameo for me, do you like my little intro? Book my cameo. It works. I got 4 cameos last night. Yay, thank you guys. I have 12 waiting for me to do, all in a conga line. Cha-cha-cha-cha, hey, cha-cha-cha-cha, hey. I had one of them, I just read over the description, because they give me notes, like what to say for everybody. And one of them said, be angry, be upset, roast my brother. I'm like, okay, easy peasy. So they're telling me all the things they don't like about him. You guys want me to roast your sibling? Book me, I'll do it. Oh my gosh, a french fry just came out. Play that in slow motion, would you? Okay, we got some buffalo sliders. You guys know, I go to Arby's for the sides. I don't really go to Arby's for those meat sandwiches. It's just not my thing. Why did I get, what? Did they give me a free one? That would be nice. But then, jeez. Yeah. Okay, so I thought I did. And then we got, and look, that's it. That is not filled to the top. Ah, this is just no. Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. I'm seeing stars. That was too much workout. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is not that much food. I'm gonna have to do some magic tricks to make the food pop out. You can't even see the food. This is not enough food. I am really sad right now. Ah. Jesus. Alright, you guys, let's get this all somewhat organized. I might have to bake something in the freaking, I don't even know. I might have to add more food to the pile because it doesn't look like that much. I'm gonna eat this in a snap. I am starving. Here we go. Snap with me, would ya? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam! I'm back home. Shoot-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Shoot-doo, I'm home. Hello, and this is really made with my hot sauce because they didn't put enough sauce on. You guys, this is so manufactured. I mean, this is everything that I bought. I didn't add anything food, but I stuffed these with napkins. And I put more sauce on these. I mean, those look nice and creamy now, but they were dry. I was like, oh my god, this is not a good look. I don't know, Arby's. Anyway. Shout out to my affiliate. If you guys want a discount, 10% off, use my code down below. We also do free giveaways down below. Alrighty, you guys. Let's dig in. I did put things back in the air fryer. Oh, those are good. And we got this back here too. They didn't even make the thumbnail. There's nowhere to put it. I guess right here, but barely. Okay. How are you today? So we're gonna go for this right now. This kind of reminds me of Checkers cheese fries, except Checkers is probably better. This has. Okay, let me mix it around. Oh, there we go. I was like, this is so. There we go. There's all that cheese. No, I could go for sour cream on here. Oh, that is so cheesy. Ooh. Oh, that's enough cheese. Never mind. I love the taste. It feels so good not to be a vegan. Anymore. I was vegan for 2.5 days. I promise not to talk about it every day this week, but it was really traumatic for me. It taxed my system. I'm gonna be every day. You guys, remember I was vegan for 2.5 days. I love cheese. Da-dum. I love cheese. This is a lot of cheese. I love their mozzarella sticks. There we go. There we go. Excuse me. Three types of sauces down here. We got the berry sauce, we got marinara, and we got ranch. We love ranch. Oh. So, there's a lot of drama going on YouTube right now with Shane Dawson, Jeffree, Tati Westbrook, and everyone else in between. Ryan then comes out to defend Shane. Again, I saw Joey Graceffa. Remember I mentioned this? Well, he was at his Twitter again. Daniel Preda. He's at his Twitter again. We haven't been friends for 3 years. You know, he's broken his silence. I don't know. He and Shane. So then now you know Joey Graceffa and Shane Dawson are no longer friends, and they just never made a whole spectacle about it. But there must be hurt feelings because Daniel's coming out and saying, he's basically saying these people get what they deserve. Karma, 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 blah, blah, blah. These are wolves. Now, a lot of you watching this video right now, you might be new to YouTube. These people I'm talking about, these people have history from years ago. I mean, Joey Graceffa is an OG YouTuber, so he's been here forever, so maybe I shouldn't even talk about this, but I've been in many problems over the years. And you know, not everything is as it seems. And just because people say stuff or use emotion doesn't mean they can't put on their big girl pants. As far as I know, no one made that woman do a thing. She chose it, she resented it, was regretful, and I think she didn't talk enough about the reason why she got so panties in a bunch about James's gummy bears. That would have been a great time for her to talk about her insecurities. And the reason, no, she's like, I'm sorry, but they made me. It's like, no one, unless they said they were gonna, you know, kidnap you or something. What? You're 40 years old, ma'am. No one made you do nothing.
Click the link down below and book me on Cameo, where I'm gonna make a special video just for you.
I have experience over my many years of being 28 years old. When females cry, boo-hoo, you know, sometimes it makes people very emotionally swayed. You can't always fall for that. That's all I'm saying. And they weaponize that, okay? They weaponize it and they take advantage of that aspect. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, of course, it looks horrible when someone calls that out. Well, those weren't real tears. Oh, you're a monster. You're invalidating. It's like, are you just saying that because, well, if that was a boy crying, then all of a sudden you would be like, okay, yeah, it's a question. Are those real tears? I do think parts of her video, you can see are real emotions, but then I think some of them are not. Some are, some aren't. In my opinion, you know. Also, after I watch it on times 2 because I'm like, I do not have 40 minutes. I watched it on times 2. I'm like, I've never met these people. I met Shane Dawson, but briefly. Very, very briefly. He was very nice. I was at Trisha's party, but I don't know these people. I'm not, like, it's social media is so weird. We get so consumed and concerned and fixated on people that don't know us, don't like us, we've never met us, and we're like, we gotta know. It's like, it's crazy. It's kind of like, oh my god, because 2 hours went by today. I was watching reactions to it, I was on Twitter, and Aphrodite went live. I watched his Twitch for like maybe 5 minutes. And he said exactly what I thought too. He's like, this lady, no one made you do anything. How are you? You're not 12 years old. I couldn't make the video. I want to wait till he's off the 50th floor in Australia, and they said I had to do it. Well, what do you mean that you had to do it? You could have been like, oh, sorry, my internet's down. I'll post it tomorrow when he's out of Australia. Like, we're like, I wanted not to post it. I was concerned, but they told me no, he'll be fine. Like, what is she, a baby? I don't know. And people remember the tears and the emotion, and I'm like, you know. And all I'm saying, she might be right about certain things. She might see certain people that aren't portrayed in certain ways. That's whatever. Here's my honest thing, though. Here's what I think. I've said this from day one. These YouTuber friends, and I have great YouTuber friends, but at the end of the day, they are business friendships. They're not your pals. You can become pals with them in a way, but you have to remember, the only reason you are in each other's lives is for business reasons. If you're gonna tell me this 40-year-old lady is befriending 18-year-old people normally, you're sadly mistaken. This was because he had followers, he was in her office. Pretend this is an office. We're all working for Google. This is, you know, it's our jobs as YouTubers. You know, this is your job. Your coworker, you get along, you have a lot in common, you both do makeup, you both have good followers. Maybe you want to give some advice, maybe you want to give him a little promotion, but don't be acting like, it's just weird. It's just, it's always weird to me. You know, I have very good YouTuber friends, and I mean, I'd say like 3 of them I'm close with where I could call if I needed help, or like, she's 40, he's 18, 19. Like, what? Where are her other friends her own age? And before you say age is just a number, it doesn't matter. That means you're saying that this is just normal. It's not normal. Grab the camera. I thought of something really funny because Orlin just told me. Because I was saying this whole thing, because I was just reading Daniel Preda's tweets about people saying, oh, what kind of friend are you? You invite them for a Christmas party, now you're talking trash about them. He's like, these are business friends. These are YouTuber friends. It's a social event. Everyone gets views. Everyone shares subscribers and money. This is not a personal, private gathering. You know what I mean? And people are like, ew, you're a backstabber. You're never really their friends. He's like, yes, we were friends. So apparently it's confirmed that Joey Graceffa and Shane aren't friends or whatever. But I'm just trying to think in my own sense. It's no different than like one of my friends, Carly Steele, for example, and like, she's a very good YouTuber friend of mine, but how would it be if she like put me on the same level as her best friends of like since grade school that like held her hair when she threw up from being drunk, or like took her to, you know, out to eat when she was having a bad day, or they were there for her, they could drive her. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, business friends are not bad things though, and people are like, oh, it's such, you use them. It's like, no, it's like a coworker. Like, for example, Orlin just said something to me that I want to say to you. We had this really good friend named Samuel that was used to work with us at Home Depot. And we love Samuel, but Samuel was a really good work friend. I actually had a really good friend when I used to work at retail. I loved her. I'm not going to put her on the same level as one of my really good friends who I'm not going to name because she never wants to be involved in my YouTube. Life is a spectrum, and people are so black and white. They're just like 100% friend, not friend at all. You use them for business, or you actually love them. It's like you're allowed to have in between in life, you know? We aren't freaking robots. Like, you can love someone and get along with them, but your foundation is because of work. That's not a bad thing. I thought I would throw that out there because Daniel Preda is now getting smacked from his followers for saying that like Joey Graceffa would throw this Christmas party and he never really cared for them, and he's saying like literally that was an event to be filmed for our audience. This is no different than me going to work and having a Christmas party at work for our work friends. Doesn't mean that they're not real friends. They don't bring back home from your college friends or your high school friends or your hometown friends. You're able to separate the types of friends, and that's what I'm trying to get at, that Tati is not doing with James. Especially for someone, you're gonna tell me that 40-year-old women are befriending teenagers on a regular basis? That's not effing normal. This was a business friend, and she's acting like it wasn't. And so what kind of friend would even do that in the first place? Humiliate a teenager and blast them to the world the way that she did. What kind of friend? I mean, I wouldn't even do that to my YouTuber friends, ever. I've never done that to one of my YouTuber friends, ever. And not in a million years would I ever want to do something like that. Like, that is a reflection of how unbalanced Tati is and how unstable she is. That is a reflection of her. Noah put a thing to her head and said, make this video. Sure, she might have heard some stuff from people. She might have heard some rumors, but she chose to say, yeah, let me entertain those rumors and put it on my YouTube channel. Like, what? Oh my God, that's just wrong. Yeah, I heard these things. I love him. But yeah, let me just make a video about it and put it on my YouTube channel. And now she wants to cry, oh, poor little me. It's everyone else's fault. No. This was your business friend, and you weren't even a good let alone regular friend. You weren't even a good business friend to them. This is your own fault. That's like my mom befriending a senior in high school. Like, what? She did not say enough about being her panties in a bunch over the gummy bears. She mentioned it and flew right by. And she's like, that was the last straw because I was manipulated by others. And yes, they might have told her crap. They might have told her stuff. That's okay. They might have told her stuff. But you're 40 years old. Like, I run and make a video about it and put it on YouTube? If this was someone you loved and cared for, he was like a son to you, you pick up the phone and you call him. You go to his house and you take him out to dinner and you say, hey, look, I'm concerned for you as someone who's being your mentor. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna go to YouTube and expose you and make this whole big production and monetize it. Get real, lady. What kind of friend were you? That's what I'm saying. We were such good friends. You 40, he's 18, 19, he's a senior in high school. And it's just, you only are connected with him because of your work. Keep it that way. It's work relationship. You can get along really well. I have really good friends that I've made over my years of being a YouTuber. I like them, I care for them, but I'm not gonna play myself. Business relationships are great relationships and they're good. And you can care for them, you could go to their wedding, you could hang out off camera, but you still have to consider why they're in your life to begin with. And I just think it's ridiculous that Tati is saying that she made this video and she was pressured into doing it. It was her way of trying to help him, you know, give him a wake-up call. Who does that? Who does that? You don't pick up the phone and call him? That's just, and to blame it on other people, I don't care what they were telling you. They could have been telling her anything. It's your body, it's your mind. Are you mind controlled? Did someone grab your brain and say, okay, I'm a robot, I'm gonna make this video. And then, you know what I can't stand? She's like doubling down and saying, well, I never called him the P word. I never said that. I don't care if you don't say the word. Implications are just as, you can't say the word either. Darning. Implying something, you basically say the same thing. Well, she's like, I technically didn't call him the P word. But you painted him as one. So what's the effing difference? It's just weird to me. This is not normal. And you can say whatever you want about me. I'm dramatic. I've had issues too. But you guys know, like, YouTube a lot of the time is a show. And something you have to learn too. She brought up good points though. I want to say I loved how she said people are easily steered, which could show that she knows this already. But people see something trending on Twitter. She brought up kind of like politics, the world. She honestly first 15 minutes was fluff, kind of like, these are all about my feelings. The world's scary, people are manipulated, my feelings. And I think a lot of people were just looking for her to be like, I did this to James, I'm twice his age. That's not what a friend does. And I'm over here trying to say that I cared for him. And I did something really weird to him. And she then could have talked about, well, I was influenced and this is what I heard, but at the end of the day, no one made her do that. Accusations are very serious. I mean, it just happened with Justin Bieber, where all these, well, not all these, but I think there's 2 in total, people said this happened. Boom, 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 receipts, it did not. And now these people delete their accounts and they're hiding and they've nowhere to be found, and the police are getting involved, and he's going to press legal matters. He's working with Twitter to go after them. But now half the world probably thinks that he did something that he didn't do. You see it all the time. Remember Johnny Depp? Poor Johnny Depp. This lady cried boo-hoo, and turns out she was the one starting stuff. You saw it with Joe Biden recently, where someone said that something happened to her. And no one knows at the end of the day what happened. But if it comes back that you misrepresented yourself here, you lied about this sequence of events was misconstrued, this person who you said saw or backed you up, now they're saying, that's not true, and they're literally verifying. Like, all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute, this is so serious, and if you have all these holes, it's just so serious. And that's what she implied about James, Tati. She implied these types of things about him. For what? Because she was booty in a pinch because her vitamins, she claims that was the last straw. I told you, the whole thing, like, oh, my parents had heard some bad speech over dinner. Like, you got, what are you guys, a box of prunes? You've never heard a boy flirt with someone else or, like, say something? Like, I actually brought this up to my parents a couple weeks ago. No, my parents grew up in the 70s, 80s, and, you know, you walk down the street, someone whistles, woohoo, looking good. It's like human nature, okay? I know we're becoming more political correct, and I know there's more importance of making sure that everyone is aligned with what's going on, and, like, there's agreements and stuff, and it's mutual. But you can't just be like, well, we're robots now. There's human, like, that's just humanality. Is that a word? Like, people are gonna wink, they might whistle, they might double tap you on Tinder because they think you're attractive. Does that mean, well, I didn't say he could double tap me? Like, no. Let people give you a compliment, you know. So, like, I just thought it was so weird and so unbelievable too, because if there was all these people at dinner and apparently they were talking one by one like a talk show, so where everyone just heard him and they were stunned and they couldn't finish their food, I'm sure half the people at the table didn't even hear him say whatever he said, because that's what happens when it's a group of, you know, 10 people or how many people were there, I don't even know. Like, you have conversation on this end of the table, conversation on that end of the table. Like I brought up in my other video, I'm like, you're at the school lunch table and there's like 6 of you. One person's on their phone, one person's looking into outer space. 2 people are arguing about a boy. This person's doing their homework and cheating and copying. Like, and maybe one, and then this person is James Charles and they're flirting with the boy and saying, oh, he's so cute, I want him, da-da-da. Now the whole table needs an apology and they need to be blasted to the world for this. It's just, I don't know. It's just not normal behavior, especially for someone that's saying that they put you under their wing and loved you and cared for you. That's weird. What? They'd call you first. That's like, duh. They'd pick up the phone and be like, hey, I gotta talk to you. I'm worried about you. I'm not gonna say a peep. I'm gonna get you from behind, shock you, blast your butt. So how many people saw that? 20 million or something? And did she really go into any of this? No. Like, that's what I loved about Jenna's apology. It was really like, she talked through everything that she did wrong, and she told people why it bothered her and why she understood why it bothered others. Tati just brushed it under the rug and went back to pointing fingers. And I understand, Jeffree probably told her stuff. Who knows what happened, but at the end of the day, she made that video, and it just seems very, maybe I'm biased, because I've had videos made about me that are all blown up and dramatic when it's really not that big of a deal. So maybe I have a little bias over here. I'm like, okay, well, I've been on the other end of the stick. And she didn't even really talk about it in this video. She didn't say anything. And she's saying, well, her lawyers are advising her not to. I'm sorry. A lawyer wouldn't have you make a whole 40-minute video and dangle it in their faces. Well, I have lots of receipts. And then she looks at the camera and she goes, oh, well, I just want to give a warning to anyone else. You will be caught. We're watching you. Like, no lawyer would advise you to do that. Maybe she has one and it's a bad one. There's lots of bad lawyers. People are people, not everyone's. I've had to hire many lawyers over the course of my lifetime. More recently, the past 2 years over my whole life. I'm 28 now. If it's really that serious too, where she can show that she's taken losses to her company and prove that was a direct result of Jeffree Star, that's a different story. But I personally don't think I would even tell people that I'm working on that. I won't let them why give them that warning? Why tell the whole world what you're doing? Why? This is this lady who hasn't been on the internet for 2 months, and she's gonna come back and tell everyone that she's working on this case to bring them down and sue them. It's like, why would you even tell them that? You've been quiet for 2 months, keep being quiet. Come back and say, I'm sorry for doing what I did. And I had lots of voices in my ear, but guess what? Everyone does through life. I have my brothers tell me things about my other brothers. They're jealous, they're lying, they're I'm not gonna, like, what I do, I'm responsible for. And I did feel for her when, the part where I think she was really crying, and she was talking about, she was worried about her viewers, you know. I feel like people on YouTube really care about people's perceptions of them. I don't know if other people tell you this. I'll tell you this. People on YouTube are not shy people. 99% of them don't come to YouTube because they're shy. They're here, we're here because we love the spotlight. Let's be real. If we didn't want anyone to know us or see us, we wouldn't be making videos and putting them on the internet, the World Wide Web. So these people, including myself, we like the attention, we like the spotlight. We want people to like us. I believed her when she was crying, saying she got the most emotional. You could see it in her face. Talking about her community and waiting for her and being confused and her name being, her reputation being twisted. That's when she was really crying the most. Do you remember? I didn't even eat this. Wow, let's eat. Look at me talking about, it's so, YouTube is so weird. It's like this own bubble. There's so much happening in the world. It doesn't dismiss what happens on YouTube, but it's just so funny to think that millions of people are all losing an hour of their life today to watch someone talk about their feelings from a year ago, from when they tried to ruin someone's whole entire life because he ate gummy bears that she didn't like and felt it was her need to be this. That's what I like about her too. She's like, I thought I could change Jeffree. Oh, I thought I could change Shane. Or no, she wanted to change Jeffree. I wanted to change James. Like, who are you thinking you're just this Jesus over here, blessing this person, making this person they're blind, make them see again, give this person a red carpet? Like, who are you? Like, I wanted to fix Jeffree. I wanted to fix James. I had all these warnings and red flags about Jeffree Star, but I kept going because it was my nature to want to. And I get some people are fixers and stuff, but take accountability. That's your own problem then. If you're a fixer, great. There's a lot of fixers in this world, but then own it, you know, just own it. And it was weird because a lot of people were expecting an apology. A lot of people were expecting an exposed video. And what we got today was like a mixture of both. Except what she exposed really wasn't anything. There was 0 receipts. That's the thing. It was 0 receipts, and she's talking about this voice memo, this voice meme that she heard that someone got touched by James. What attorney watched this and let you put that on the internet? What? You would never, if an attorney viewed this with you, that's what I'm saying. I'm very skeptical on that because I've had to talk to attorneys and listen, it was like, you say nothing if this is really, you know, if it's all smoke and mirrors and lots of little scare tactics, and we'll send you this cease and desist, and we'll send you this, and you know, it is what it is. But if it's actually serious and actually worthy, if you have a judge willing to even hear your case because you're public figures and proving damages is near to impossible, so good luck with that. But you know, if it really was this serious, as she's saying she has a brand and she can show loss for her product and stuff, then you don't make a video about it. You don't wave that in their face like a dog treat. Yoo-hoo, I'm about to talk about more people. Or yoo-hoo, I'm collecting evidence I put on my hard drive and I sent to my... What business do you have telling the world that, girl? What business? That's why it seems kind of fake to me. It's something I would say for views. It just doesn't seem, you know, because again, I've been in real situations where I've had to call attorneys. I'm like, okay, look, this is what's happening. What are my options? What are the possible scenarios for this? And I learn them, and if hers truly is a real case, then you don't say anything. And within the same video say, you know, push this. She didn't want to show receipts. She didn't want to play any clips or whatever. She didn't want to show any emails. She didn't want to show text messages because of the lawyer. But the lawyer said, okay, yeah, perpetuate this rumor about a voice message that you don't know what happened from anyone and you just want to sit here and talk about it. It's like that, again, another blow to James Charles. This is not a game. If that's serious, it goes to the police and it's dealt with them. If not, period, you shut up. Like, it's just rude. Because, again, as I just brought up, just because you hear it doesn't mean it's true. And there's a lot of people who do lie for the attention. And I just listed 4 people just from this past month where it's like Johnny Depp, Justin Bieber, Joe Biden. Like, people will say things that are wrong. I just watched this one clip. He was on America's Got Talent. There's this man that went to jail for allegedly touching a woman or something. He was black, and they put him into a row. And apparently, this is how flawed our court system is. He couldn't afford a good lawyer because the more money you have, the more less likely you are to like actually get in trouble. Unfortunately, money rules the world. You buy this, you buy your way out, buy time, you waste their money, or you get the best person who's very bright and they really argue your case. And you know, it's all about convincing at the end of the day. There's a jury, they determine. Well, this man, he was poor, he was black, and he was put in a row of other black men put into this row. And the person had to point one out, she pointed him, he did nothing. He went to jail for 30 years. And then DNA came out and said, oh no, he's innocent, it was this other guy. 30 years later, he comes out. This man rotted in jail for 30 years because some lady says that he touched her and he didn't. He never even knew her. He was on America's Got Talent and he started singing and I literally was bawling my eyes out. I was like, it happens, you guys, it happens. It's not, oh, you're discrediting or, oh, you're a misogynist. No, it's a matter of these are serious problems. I have to be careful, YouTube's listening, I can't use certain words. Serious problems that need serious evaluation and serious process because people are liars in this world, period. And what business does she have, you know, perpetuating that? Whether it's true or not, no lawyer apparently who's watching this would even tell you to say that. That's damaging. I want to talk about damaging. How many people are going to about to view this video? Half of YouTube will. So I don't know. I just think it's... Those are my honest thoughts. Again, this is all just my opinion, but it's just like, I'm iffy about whether an attorney really advised to even make this type of video and leave all these things in, but not give the people what they're wanting, which is receipts to kind of back up what she's saying. You can't even show a text message from Shane Dawson or Jeffree. Again, I'm not calling her a liar on everything. I'm just saying your hand was in the cookie jar too, and it really wasn't about that. It was about everyone else telling you to take the cookie. You have temptations in your head, go to church, kneel down, ask God to get the temptations out your head. I don't, you know, you have a birdie on your shoulder telling you mean things. You're 40. You should, I mean, there's just no excuse. And on top of it, you're claiming to be his guardian angel, his mentor, and you're literally going to make a video about someone and put it on the internet. What kind of mentor are you? If I hired you to mentor me, I'd fire you in a snap for doing that to me. It's just so bizarre. And the whole age thing, I know age is just a number, but that's just weird to me. You know, I was so close. And yeah, they might have been good, you know, just like me and Carly Steele, me and Trailer Trash Tammy, like me and many of my other YouTuber friends who I love and adore. Let's be honest, I mean, they are still business friendships. Very good. I know the other day, Carly was just like, you're my best YouTuber friend. It's like, you can't, you film videos with someone who's basically a stranger and you have a commonality of, hey, You have followers, period. You might get along with them, you might like them, you might do really well in your collaborations, but you're not gonna call them up and, you know, I'm having indigestion and diarrhea, what should I take? You know, it could blossom into that type of friendship, but the foundation is still business. That's the only reason they're in your life to begin with. And that should be not only acknowledged, but honored. And she's not doing that. She's not doing that to James Charles. And she's acting like she is. Oh, I didn't want to post the video. It was on the 50th floor in Australia in this big apartment building. I was actually really worried. But then apparently Shane told her, no, he's narcissistic, post it anyway. Okay, I'll just do it. Yeah, okay, post. It's not believable. It's just not believable. You couldn't say, oh, my internet's down today, or oh, I have to edit something out, or oh, let me sleep on it, I'll just do it tomorrow. Like, put on your big girl pants, Jesus, and blame it on him. Who knows if that's what he said? Maybe he really wanted the video to come out. Maybe she's lying altogether. It doesn't matter. She still posted it. No one, you know, she's acting like she was mind controlled. And I understand, people can make you believe things, people can spread rumors, but you're gonna sit down and make an hour-long video and edit it and monetize it and do all this stuff? Tell the truth. You were butthurt because your gummy bears weren't being picked by him, and you didn't want to lose sales because you were butthurt over that. Be honest. Be honest. I was so concerned. Then call him. I'm sorry, I don't buy the crocodile tears. I've had people say things about me with all these tears, and it's just like, the tears might fool a lot of people. But they don't fool me, and it's just like, you can't speak? Are you mute? Did someone hold a gun to your head? Like what? What really happened? Someone made me believe this. It's like, then how close of friends were you? This business relationship. People aren't smart. I know. Okay, say what you want about me. Actually, I'm very smart. Say what you want about me and all my shenanigans and stuff. And I know I've made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But if she's saying she had 2 months to ponder on this moment in time, 2 months to prepare this type of video, or maybe 1 month, or however long it was, 6 weeks to really craft this perfectly molded statement, viewed by lawyers and legal counsel, and this is the best you got? I don't know. That's just my honest opinion. And again, I might be biased because I've had people lie on me before and really make something way more dramatic than it was because they couldn't take responsibility for where they messed up too, you know? It was all, no, just me because he's crazy, whatever. And right now, Jeffree's the crazy one. Shane Dawson's the crazy one. Everyone's saying, look at what everything you're doing. So you wait for that moment in time to be like, let's try. I mean, it's been a year. What took you a year to talk like this? Come on, it took you now? When you know people were already very against Shane and Jeffree. And again, I'm not saying what they haven't done is not good. Let's be real. I mean, but she waited for it. I mean, there's a million minutes in the time in the world, in the galaxy of the universe. She waited till now. Why now? Why now? This happened last year, girl. Why now? Let's wait till everyone already dislikes them. And then boom, put this on top and they're like, oh yeah, this confirms what I'm seeing online, that they're bad people. Look, she said it too. It's calculating to me. Don't sue me. What's her name? Tati. Freedom of speech. I'm reacting to what you put out. I don't even have to say this. She knows this if she actually has a lawyer. She knows if she actually has a lawyer, they're telling her this. That's just what I think. It's just weird. I don't doubt that she's upset. I think she's really embarrassed by what she did. But again, she didn't really make it about herself. It was about everyone else. She mentioned herself a little bit. She looked into the camera. James, I'm so sorry. We got not even 30 seconds. We got 10 seconds of an I'm sorry to James. That's it. It just didn't feel right to me. For the reasons I just said. No one does that to someone they claim to love. And then bring it up all over again a year later. Like, what has happened from now until then? Oh yeah, the people who she wants to say made her do it are now in trouble. So now it's believable. You know? And again, I'm not saying that Jeffree and Shane and who else told her things. Did she say anything? It was really just about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. That's really it. I'm not saying that they maybe didn't influence her, but it doesn't sound like they pressured her. You have to do this. They told her stuff and she was already unstable. This is an unbalanced lady, in my opinion. Like, what? You could go tell that to my cousin. this person did this. They're not gonna go run and make a video about it. Like, it's just, I think maybe a lot of people thought this would be a lot more about her. Again, I think it's because we just watched Jenna Marbles' apology, which I think was, again, I'm not the one she made jokes about black people. The black people are the ones who have to look at it and be like, what was her intention? What was her intention? Is she on the same spectrum, the same scale as someone who's run around calling people the N-word? Was this an accent? Was this on purpose to be edgy? Was it appropriate at the time? Is she learning? Has she grown? Did she seem serious? Did she make actions to support her words? You know, the black people are doing that, and they're looking at it, and they're gonna have to be like, do I accept Jenna's apology? So I'm not here to get involved in that, but I'm saying as a viewer, this was for the world to view. As a viewer, I thought her apology was well done, because it just seemed freaking real. I wish I could curse. I want to curse so bad. I'm not fully real right now because YouTube will demonetize me if I say the F word. It just seemed real, you know? It just seemed real. It just seemed real. So that's all I gotta say, really. I barely ate. Wow. I was complaining about not having enough food, and then I don't even eat at all. What else can I say? I might as well. I did not think I would talk about this today, but I didn't know what to talk about. Every day I need a new topic. So I also view her as being older. I mean, I say this in a polite way. She does look older than 38 or 39. She looks 45, 47-ish. I don't know if she has Botox. She just has a mature face. It might be Botox too. Which is so, I don't know. You know, do what you want, do what you enjoy. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people, including me, it's just like you see this older presence going down to the teenagers. It's just a weird feeling. And I get it, other people did it too. But you don't need to as a 40-year-old lady, you don't need to make a video pointing fingers at everyone else. Even if they influenced you. I mean, she can say it, but that's all it was really about. With a lot of boo-hoos. It's just so dramatic. Breaking my silence, staring into the camera. It's like, you would have picked up the phone and called James. I mean, that's it. 80,000 thumbs downs. This is a circus. Everyone's shifting blame onto everyone else, and these are all grown full adults. I just can't. Breaking my silence after Ursula stole her voice. After Ursula stole her voice, I love that. Everyone's talking about how she goes from normal to crying 1 second, but the next, but that's completely normal for someone who's super emotional. It doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, she's recording it and putting it onto the computer. So she knows the purpose of that, you know? It's just so, if it's really true, I feel bad for Tati. People shouldn't control her. Who control? That's what I'm saying. You can, like, have you ever been to school? People give you rumors a mile a minute. It's your choice to act on those rumors. Period. Are you stupid? If I had this wonderful friend who I loved, say let's put it in perspective, high school. I'm a senior. I have a really good friend who I am like a big mother to. Put him under my wing. This little freshman boy. You know, and all of a sudden I hear these rumors about this freshman that I happen to really like and connect with in a way. Am I gonna go around and start spreading rumors to all the other lunch tables? This person that I'm friends with, well, apparently he did this. Because that's what she did. She made a video and spread it to the whole world. Or are you gonna go to that person and talk about it? No one put her in a mind control machine. I don't care what rumors she heard, true or not. She was butthurt because she was jealous. Period. Because he was promoting the gummy bears that was not her freaking gummy bears. And she seems very bitter about it. Sorry. And it just spread more rumors. Now, Jeffree stars naked tutorials. Can't say that word, can I? Take out the TH word. You have to edit out these words. You can't even say these words on YouTube now, jeez. Or if you can, but you'll get a low CPM. He goes to YouTube to escape high school. YouTube, welcome to high school. Exactly. She literally talked for 40 minutes and said literally nothing. I know, that was one of my takeaways too. I was like, where did my time go? You are having millions of people lose an hour today. No receipts. If you have no receipts, then pick up the phone and call him. Or do this little lawsuit and do it professionally without boasting about it in front of the computer. Like, how old are you? It's just so weird to me. Remember at the end, she was like, And she looked at the camera too. She's like, if anyone's involved, we're watching you. You better clean up your act because we're keeping tabs. I have a whole hard drive I sent to my lawyers of evidence. I would love to show you, but my lawyer said I can't. But I did hear this one rumor that James Charles touched somebody. Let me put that out there too. No. This isn't a good way to stay relevant. I agree. She talks so slow. I watched it on 1.75. Okay, a lot of people are not buying this. Again, it kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit when she was crying and her face got all scrunched and she was kind of hyperventilating. Not the parts where it was like cut, cry, cut, cry, cut, cry. We've seen those before. You know, those are manufactured, I think, to get people sympathizing with you. But there was one part where she cried about her reputation, though that seemed very real, yes. Yeah, she wants to be liked, which is fine. We all do on YouTube, but people are just not smart. Hearing it from me. Yay! I'm not smart either, but you know, isn't it funny how we all have like big, strong opinions about everyone else's problems, and when it comes to our own problems, we can't see our own F-ups? Isn't that funny how that works? You don't have to be a YouTuber to experience that. Like, you can really know what your siblings are really doing wrong. But then when it's your turn, it's like, what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I think that happens a lot of the time. It's happened to me before. It might be happening right now. Am I? I don't know. Am I being a hypocrite? I have never, ever, ever had somebody, and I'm thinking again to my really good friends on YouTube, my YouTuber friends, my business YouTuber friends, you know, and that I'm going, you know, that I love, you know, I love making videos with. I love checking in with them every couple weeks or whatever. Like, I hope you're doing well. I look at their Instagram stories. You know, I have never ever had a disagreement with one of them and decide to do what she did. Nobody deserves to be called the P word or implied the P word because your feelings were butthurt or you were scared or someone told you something on your shoulder. No, that's just effed up to the max. I don't care what you heard. If it's serious and true, it'll play out in court if it needs to. On those own people's accord, not you. It's like outing someone from the closet. It's just gross. Oh my God. A very smart president once said, some of the best things are left unsaid. Oh no, secret to a civil society. Some things are left unsaid. You know, you don't need to say this. You really don't. Who are you? She's acting like she has to fix James. She has to fix Jeffree. She's attracted to bad people. And whose fault's that? Or whatever. I'm not saying those are bad people. Anyone. I'm just saying, like, it was so blame shifty. And again, for this 40-year-old lady, it just looks horrible. You've been gone for 2 months and this is what you're gonna come back with? No work ethic. It's so dramatic. I had to change my home. I relocated. What lawyer told you to put that out on the computer? What lawyer sat there? Yes, tell everyone that you're relocating. Let them have a paper. Let them cut a file your trail, like the cookie trail. It was Little Red Riding Hood trying to get out of the damn forest. This is like, it's like our intelligence department at the Pentagon, opening up all their secrets and all of their plans and their whereabouts and everything that they're doing involving other countries and just sharing it on Facebook. I'm scared for my health. Yeah, it looks like she's lost weight, but maybe that's guilt. And maybe she's actually scared because she made a mistake. Or maybe she's really scared because there's crazy people out there. I get it, I know. But you're not gonna sit there and, again, waving it in people's faces. I got a hard drive, keep on messing up, I'm watching you. She mentioned lawyers a bunch of times. There wasn't even a legal statement read. Like, at least read your legal statement. There wasn't even a state. She was just reading a script that I think she wrote herself and took her 2 months to do it. That's my opinion. Maybe someone wrote that for her, but that's like if I got sued by someone and the person who sued me is making a video and telling me everything that they're doing and what they're aware of and what they're not aware of. And it's just, again, she didn't go into detail what she has on her hard drive. She didn't go into detail of what the lawyers have told her. But it just seems messy. Too messy to be real, in my opinion. If it was really that serious, because you've had a lot of losses that you can prove that are a direct result of this drama, you ain't gonna be telling people your business. It's like that Nina Unrated lady that literally showed off everything that happened to her and boom, it bit her in the butt. You don't tell your business. If it's actually that serious, you don't tell your business. Get friends your own age. That's my biggest advice. Get friends your own age. Make some real friends who are not YouTubers. A YouTuber always wants something from it. Sorry, it's just true. Why can't people admit this? It's like if someone who has 1,000 subscribers comes and sends me an email, I need a collab with you, you need to shout me out. I get emails all the time. Nick, can you collab with me to help grow my channel? I get that all the time. I'd say at least 2 or 3 times a month. Nick, can you help me grow my channel? Nick, can you shout me out? Nick, I really want to be a big YouTuber too. You know, film a bunch of videos with me, please. I get it, these people are coming from good places, but no one just handed me my followers. No one just said, here you go, Nick, here's all your followers. I had to earn it over years and years and years and years and years of work. I mean, I post every single day. I post 50 videos every 30 days. 50. All right, I don't give up no matter what happens to me, no matter what, no matter how fat I get. Maybe this is a bad thing. You know, but I keep showing up, rain or shine. I'm here to entertain and be something on this platform to help distract people from reality, because it's a scary world. I let people come here for a good laugh. I get all angry like this and throw my food around, you know? Like, and I work for it. I earn everything, everything. And when I lose for it, I make up for it and I work even harder. It was like that Gabby Hanna situation. Pouting, boo-hoo, I'm not on the trendy. It's like, you made 3 videos this month, you entitled little brat. Work for it. Why should you be handed, who are you? You should just be handed relevancy your whole life because you're Gabby Hanna? Where's your work ethic? Her videos have like no thought. Stupid little dumb videos, in my opinion. You know, it's not entertaining. People are over it. It's not funny. You know, she has made some videos in the past I thought were good. This is not about her. I really don't want to talk about her, but you know, you should just be, I'm such and such, you know. It's like, earn it, work for it. So anyways, all I'm trying to say is that YouTubers, they all want something at the end of the day. If you're on this platform, you want something, okay? You want followers, you want money, you want fame, you want success, you want to share your story, you want to help others when you can, all of the above. No one comes here expecting to just be giving all the time, period. It costs money to run the lights, the show. I have to sit here and edit for hours. For me, it's a lot easier because I just talk. But you know what I mean? Like, no one works for free in this world. You don't get your hair cut and say, thank you, it should be free, you know? So the whole thing with these people, Tati and everyone, it's like, what was I trying to say? People using each other? No. Oh yeah, the YouTuber friendships. It's like, oh, just acknowledge, just be real. These are business friendships. Do you think if I had 3,000 followers that B Loves Life would have, you know, made videos with me? Like, I know she makes videos with a lot of people, and I don't want to put the spotlight on her. Chelsea Lynn, Eric the Electric, Carly Steele, Honey Eats, every single person I've ever filmed with, ever. You know, everyone earns their place as time goes on. They earn it. It takes time. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes life is just unfair. Some people work really hard and they don't grow as a channel. Some people are just, they get very lucky, you know? Maybe they're really attractive or they date someone else who's famous and they just kind of take off because they're related to this famous person. And then you just take a step back, like, if they weren't associated with this person, would I watch them? No, she's kind of boring, but she's related to this person, might as well watch, you know? That's life. Life is unfair. It's just the reality of this world. And at the end of the day, you can't just be naive and stupid and be like, oh no, this person's a great person. They've been in my life all along. I met them while we were both at church. No! You saw their follower count, you saw their view count, you said, oh, let's collab. You know, that's it. It's not a bad thing though. It's not a bad thing. And I just feel like there's so much stigma on YouTube about that. There's just so much stigma like, oh, well, you're not a good person. You're using them. It's like, I can love them, but I'm still getting something out of it. No one does everything for me. Who am I to sit on the plane and travel around the country and collab with every single person just because they're a person? I have to choose. I have to make a decision. As a business, this is my money. like, some people I collab with, some people I don't. Some people I say no to. Some people I say maybe later. You know, it's not a bad thing. And this whole Tati, like, oh, James was the love of my life. We're such a good friends. Like, no. No. This is all these YouTubers. This is all for their business. You know what I mean? Everyone gets something out of it. That's not a bad thing. Shane sells his conspiracy thing. Jeffree Star gets more viewers to sell his lipstick. They share viewers. It's not a bad thing. Business deals, and happen to like the person in the process. But don't fool yourself. And I just feel like these people are trying to fool their subscribers into thinking, just tell the truth. You are not that good of a friend to James because you would have never made a video like that, Tati. You would have never made a video like that, doing that to him. I mean, And I would never even do that to my friends here on YouTube. The people that I have been having good relationships with over the year. You know, I would never do that, and I've never have. It doesn't even occur to me. Well, then again, I've never really had a falling out with anyone, except for like 2 people. But, and for me, it was defending myself, okay? I didn't just come out and say, I mean, I might get angry and be like, I'm exposing them. I never do. I say that once a week, I say I'm exposing someone. I never really do. But they jumped the gun because they were scared because, well, there's people out there that their reputation matters a lot. Remember when Tati cried the hardest in her video? It was when she was talking about her reputation and her subscribers and what they thought of her. That's what really hurt her the most. She didn't really cry that much about James. Why I'm actually good friends with some YouTubers who are just effing real, like Trailer Trash Tammy. You know, these people don't hold grudges, they don't take everything so seriously, they don't walk around with sticks up their butts. They're just real people, and they're honest, and they're just nice people. And again, I'm not saying these people aren't nice too, but, well, they're not being nice to each other. That's the thing. I can't imagine sitting here and making videos like this about people that I've invited, you know, into my life and this and that. Again, if I have to defend myself, that's one thing. If they come out swinging bats and whatever. But I like that she said all of her earnings under that video will be donated. I hope that's for real. You know, at the end of the day, people say things. Are you going to go look at their bank account and know for sure? You kind of have to put faith into these people that they're telling the truth. Okay, all proceeds will go to this campaign. All proceeds will go to this. You kind of have to, they'll show a check. Is it real? Are you looking at the, you know, you have to put faith into that this is real. But if it is real, I think that's really nice. I think that's really good. I don't think anyone really does that, so that's really good. And I also liked too her background. It was so beautiful with her orchid and her little chopsticks, or what were they? It was like 3 over here. Do you remember? There's like a flower hanging down on this side. There's like 3 chopsticks for a mukbang. It was very pretty. It was very pretty. The quality was very pretty to look at. You know, her face was made, her hair was pretty. The whole thing was thought out. Thought out. It was thought out, which can be a good thing. And another thing that I also didn't like, let's get back to why I don't. All of these subliminal little things on Twitter. I mean, how many did she do with these song lyrics? Come on, she's all about wait. She is an instigator. I don't believe that these people held a thing to her head and made her do this to James. She like look at her tweets. 4 times. My heart is taking a time. Okay, you're done. Come back. Nope. Then she posts in the middle of this drama, you've waited for me there, keep waiting for me, a little song. Bleep that out. It's a song with lyrics. And it has 500,000 views, and all the comments are like, what does this mean? Trying to get subliminal messages, trying to connect the dots. Oh, this means this. Okay, way to bring your viewers around in a little circus, and then she does it again. Bullet with butterfly wings. The world is a vampire. Sent to drain. 500,000 views. Again, all these little secret destroyers. Like, come on, you instigator. And then 7 hours ago, see you soon, butterfly. Close enough to start a war. That is all I have is on the floor. It's these songs, right? That is trying to like, and I get people God only knows what we're fighting for. Is she, ew, it's just gross. It's getting people worked up and riled up. And I get people connect with music during bad times, right? People connect with music to like help them carry through them to the next day because they're sad or whatever. But this is a show. This is not her on her diary. This is her page for her viewers to see. This is a show. And I maybe one time, maybe twice, but 3 times in a row, keeping people waiting. I'm silent. But then she's tweeting all these little innuendo song lyrics about life and secrets and destroyers and time and the truth. And you're talking to someone who knows all about shows, okay? I know how to make a good show. I'm back home. Shoo-ba-doo. I'm calling corporate. Smash the food on my head. I know how to make a good show. All right? I don't have 500 million views for nothing, okay? I ain't pretty. I ain't attractive. I ain't popular. I didn't date someone famous. You know, I earned this, okay? Gabby Hanna, I earned it. Doing what works for me, what I know how to do, okay? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to keep shading her, but that really did get in my nerves, you know? People who post 3 times a month or 5 times a month and sit around their house and then wonder, oh, my views are going down. Oh, I'm not trending. Oh, where did everyone go? Like, what was I saying? Yeah, her Twitter. No. That's just, again, weird. It's just all weird. She's a weird lady, in my opinion. She's weird. I think she's really unbalanced. I think there's something really unstable about her. Yeah, go ahead, do your little drama video. Go ahead, do your montage of me saying she's unstable and flash to me doing all the things I do. I just remember watching this video today. I just kept thinking, like, this is so melodramatic. Again, it's funny hearing it from me, but it's a show. It's a show. And I think people really fell for it the first time. They're not falling for it the second time. I don't care if there's truth to it. There's probably truth to it, I'm sure. I'm sure she heard a lot of crap about a lot of different people. But she made her own video. No one made that for her. No one said, let me put this on your channel. Give me the password. I'll put it up for you. No. This was her own dang video. And she's just not honest. I mean, I know. Jealousy masks reality. She should have really talked about those gummy bears and how, you know, childish she was about that whole thing. Because that's the truth, you guys. That's really what this is about. Being butthurt. Because she put her heart and soul and love into her product, and now this big influencer who's bigger than everybody is promoting her competitor. That's what it was. She was butthurt and jealous, and so it masked reality. And I just don't believe that anybody made her make that video. I just don't believe that. She's 40 years old. You guys, no one made her do anything. They might have told her stuff, but she chose to believe it and spread it to 50 million people. You idiots. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just gross. Anyway, goodbye. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye. Don't sue me, Tati. This is my opinion.